Morning, everyone. So it's day one of another lockdown. So going to be another challenging period. We're saying 30 days ahead of us. Personally, I believe that's going to be a little bit more extended. Although I saw a report today, I think it was from Chamber of Commerce, saying they'd spoken to the government and we're going to be done by the 2nd of December. Not totally believing that, so we've got some good productive time ahead of us. The last lockdown I used really effectively and really changed how the business was working, looked at what we could produce in terms of new products, new services to keep revenue streams open, and that was hugely successful. So what I want to do over the next 30 days is come in with some Facebook Lives. I want to make sure that spreading some information that I believe will help you, things to focus on. And you may have seen the post, and this is called the pizza problem. And this is quite a significant problem and something really that you need to look at if you're going to spend the next 30 days really focusing on the business. So in terms of the pizza problem, what is the pizza problem? Well, when you see a pizza as you're seeing now, you're seeing a whole meal. And when you look at that, you know, you're just looking at a nice tasty piece of food to eat. There's no big focus in terms of anything other than it's a whole piece. But where it goes wrong with businesses and the pizza is really just I suppose a metaphor here that I'm sharing is where it goes wrong is what happens next with a pizza, which is you turn it into slices. Now, how do we align that to a business problem? Well, you're seeing in front of you now the slices of a pizza. And what I've done is applied some icons to them: Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, email marketing, YouTube, content. So when you look at this, straight away the whole picture's changed. It's gone from a whole sum of something that was interesting and tasty to now sections and choices. And this is where it goes really wrong, is that suddenly you've gone from one focus piece, so right, let's produce content. Then all of a sudden I should really be doing some Facebook, or I should put something on Instagram. And all of a sudden that whole piece, that whole meal that you started with has now focused down into slices, and you don't know what slice to go for. You know, if you think about when you look at pizza, sometimes you look at a slice and you might think, oh, I'll go for that piece that's got the mushrooms on it and the tomatoes and a bit more cheese. And you're distracted from the other piece that perhaps just doesn't look as good. And this is what happens with businesses, and it's going to happen all the time, especially now. If you're going to sit there and think, right, I've got to keep the revenue streams going, I've got to keep this business happening. So all of a sudden, you're not sure what to do, and actually you start looking at, let's do some Facebook. So you jump on, you start to do Facebook. Suddenly you get distracted as well with Facebook. That's the real danger, and you go below the line of business, and suddenly you're off into doing social stuff and talking to people you know, and looking at the videos that always gain our attention. So you've really got to focus down here and not become part of the pizza problem. And the pizza problem kills businesses, because what happens is that they start to focus on all different things and they never get any one piece completed. So one big recommendation I've got for you right now is to sit back, make a note of what you've been doing, what's working well, and then where do you think you need to now focus to get things better. But make sure once you get that focus, you focus on just that slice, even if it's just for a 5-day period. You know, because I see it just all the time. People are going, oh, I'll do something on LinkedIn, I'll write a blog, I've got to go off and look at advertising, and then they spend days trying to learn advertising and things that they can't do, which can be accelerated when you know how. And it's really what the Take Action Academy courses are going to be showing you how to do that very quickly, and that's already and about to launch. Hi Ingrid, nice to see you appear. So you've really got to not be pulled into the pizza problem. So over the next 30 days, really start to look at the business, look at the pieces of your business pizza that you need to focus on. Don't try and consume all slices. So if you think there's a better strategy for you with LinkedIn, start to look at LinkedIn and start to look at what you're going to do. And with LinkedIn, you know, look at building connections. You might have to upgrade and go to premium so you can get more fact finding. Make sure that you write articles, that you do posts, but that all takes time. And if you're going to do it properly, you're going to need to really get into that and have a real strategy behind what you're doing, and then don't deviate off to another slice of the pizza. So the whole metaphor here behind the pizza problem that's killing businesses is to focus on the whole sum, not to focus on these individual slices and try and consume all of them, because it's never going to happen. And what you're going to find is that you're going to sit back and realise that you've never really completed on anything. So look at your business. Which of the social channels, which of the actions digitally is going to affect the results of your business? If content's really important to you, get content writing. Then think about videos. You know, content pieces are so important. They're the cornerstone of attracting people to your business. You know, people are looking for answers. You know, if you have the answers ready for the questions that are coming at you, you're going to be in front of the competition every time. Now, if it's better for you to answer those in terms of writing content, then do content. If it's going to work with video, use video. If it works with both, which I recommend that you do, you're going to be there with a good piece of cornerstone content. So you've really got to think right now what you're going to do, what you're going to focus down on for the next 30 days. And this is where I became very specific in what I did in the last lockdown, which was to look at all the things that we do for clients and how we help them grow and solve problems. And I took the knowledge and experience that I've built of over 10 years and I've productized it, and I've put it into an online course, which has now created a new product for me to sell. It's actually created another revenue stream opportunity. And that's now going to sit aside, you know, doing the face-to-face work with clients, but that's going to sit there online. It goes out to a bigger audience. It's very low maintenance because it's all video recorded and downloadables, and that's just running. So that was a whole new product piece built during the last lockdown. So really important to think about what you could be doing. I mean, I spoke to one business owner over the last week or so, and we're just putting some stuff together for that particular person. And that was really about taking the courses that person was doing. They're artist courses, they're learning to do watercolours, oils, etc. And what we've done there is, rather than that being a face-to-face course, we're going to create a membership portal for that. And what that will enable that individual to do is actually sell more courses and be more profitable and productive during lockdown periods. And even when, you know, lockdown isn't here, online overall. Bigger audience, massive audience. So courses are a real big opportunity right now. It's going into billions in terms of revenue being spent on courses. More people sitting at home than ever. So if that's right for you, take that as your slice of pizza, and that's what you're going to focus on. And if you're going to do that piece, then you've really got to look at recording videos, creating content, downloadables. So you need to break it down into the slices of the pizza and just focus on that one particular slice for a period of time. If you're going to keep flitting from one piece of the pizza to the other, it's never going to come together. So hopefully you've understood what the pizza problem is. The whole point of today was just to share this with you, because it's a big mistake I've made in the past, and it's costly, and it stops you moving forward. It's very easy to lose the next 30 days of lockdown flitting between different bits and pieces, and actually you haven't been productive at all. So right now, focus down on the specific piece of the pizza that's going to make a change. Do not try and consume all the slices. You know, very typical example in front of you here of all the different things that you could do, but work out the strategies. Where is your business strongest? Where is your offering, your services, your product strongest? Do you spend time building a Shopify site or getting someone to build that for you? Now, here's the other thing, you know, too many business owners get consumed in trying to do it all themselves. My course structure has been built with a team of specialists that I've found around the world online that can work with me, which has accelerated the process, made it more professional. So don't always try and consume and do all this stuff yourself. It's actually quite negative. It will push you back, and it will actually stop you achieving. Again, you know, it's this whole pizza piece. Suddenly you're trying to have a bit of every pizza piece that's there, when really you just need to focus on that one slice. So hopefully this has been helpful. What I want to do over the next 30 days is produce as much content as I can in terms of video. Now, this is my focus, this is my slice of the pizza, is going to be doing Facebook Lives, which is going to give me more video content, which I'm going to add to my Terry Carney Consulting site, which is going to be on Facebook. It's going to gain awareness and disrupt and get me in front of more people. So my one slice of the focus for this particular lockdown is doing Facebook Lives, which I record all these using the system I record, and then upload them to my website. So it's a bit of a double whammy for me. I'm actually creating content that I can put on a site that someone can see even if they haven't been into the Facebook Live. So look, thank you for watching and picking up on this. I am going to be fairly strong on this over the next 30 days. It's quite a challenge in terms of making sure that everyone realises the opportunities. I'm going to share some good stuff on advertising, creating sales funnel, content generations. I'll show you a couple of hacks as well, how to get into sites that are going to really help you, find information, speed up the process. But what I want you to do, and the takeaway from today, and that's not the pizza takeaway, the takeaway of information from today, is just to focus on that one bit of the pizza. So look, just that last bit of the focus here, the pizza problem as a whole. Great, you look at that, you can consume it. As soon as you break it down into the slices that you're seeing, you now have a challenge. What is it you're going to do? What is the slice you're going to go for? So look, hopefully this has helped you. Think about the pizza, think about the slices, work through the slices one by one, get more focused, get stuff done. Don't flip between the different slices as you see them here. It's going to stop you, it's going to delay stuff, it's going to affect your results. So just make sure that you get focused on the right things. Tomorrow I'm going to share a video and we're going to talk about a sales funnel, because I want to show you some processes to what actually happens in terms of finding people, drawing them to you and leading them through a process to make sure that they start to engage with you and you can get some sales. So hopefully that's been helpful. I'm going to talk again to you tomorrow. Thanks for looking in and spending some time watching this. Hopefully it's helpful. Leave your comments. Make sure you get involved in the group, because I'm going to share a lot of information over the next 30 days, because we're stronger together. We need to help each other. This is going to be another big push in terms of a challenge and times that we don't know, and are definitely stretching lots of people. So look, I hope that you're getting through this. I'm hoping that this will help you. If there's questions, put them in the group. You can get through this. The last lockdown actually increased my business by about 50%. And we're going to carry on pushing hard again, creating new products, creating new services, disrupting, making noise, getting advertising out there, all things we'll talk about over the coming 30 days. So keep safe, people. Keep focused. Thank you, Ingrid. I'm glad you found that helpful. Thank you for your time coming in and looking. Really appreciated. And hopefully, you're going to look at this from what I just said and get that piece of the pizza focused on. Don't get drawn into all these pieces. There's parts that you can make really strong, but make sure it's the right channel for your business. If it's a very visual piece, then use YouTube. Video is so important, so important. And I really recommend, actually, here's something that I'll share with you, and I'll put the link on the page. Go to a company called Impact BND. So that's impactbnd.com. Marcus Sheridan. He will share with you some information about creating content strategies and videos that is game changing. So please make sure you go and look at that. That's all about having the answers to the questions the people are going to ask, which is what search is really about more than anything these days, and that's going to really help your SEO as well. Things we'll talk about in the coming days and weeks as we get through lockdown. Hi Joe, how you doing? Drop us a message, let me know what was progressing there in the things that we spoke about. There's lots I'll share that I'm working on. We're working on clients' courses. So if you want help with courses and how to actually take your business online into a course, we've got quite good at that in the process of doing our own in the last lockdown. And we're working with several clients now to push their skills, knowledge and services and what they do into courses, which is going to be quite a game changer for those guys. Oh, Joe, you've read Marcus, have you? And started to look at it in the book. Fantastic book. What is it? You Answer, They Ask. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yes, definitely a really good book to read. And also go to his site. You can actually sign up, get into the portal, and you can learn a lot from that guy. And he's got quite a good free aspect to what he does. and I have the Knowledge Centre on my website. Brilliant. There you are. See, great stuff. Now you're getting somewhere. So, guys, look, they ask, you answer. That was it. I knew it. See, there's always questions, isn't there? See, it's it's interesting. It's just right. Okay, so it's just a simple live on Facebook, or you use something else to showcase it. How do you subtitles, pictures, pizza? Ah, right. Okay, Ingrid. What I use is because I'm Mac based, I use Ecamm, which is for Mac users. It's a good system, doesn't cost a lot, and once you've bought it, it's like a lifetime subscription. It enables me to integrate stuff like these videos, presentations. So if I can take that off now, I can show you something else. So let's have a little look where we can share it. I'll share the book. So here we go. I can just click on that, and that will share the book that comes up in that particular piece. So yeah, it's a great piece. Lots it can do. And it produces scheduling as well, which is great because you can actually schedule out from this, make people aware of what you're going to be doing. So Ecamm's really good. Also use StreamYard for LinkedIn. So have a Mac too. Great. Ingrid, get Ecamm. I think it's just the best thing you can use for streaming like this, and you can select different accounts, stream it out to Facebook. You can use it for record only. I've used the whole of this system to do a lot of the recordings of my course. So a really useful piece. So no need for expensive cameras. I've got a simple mic here that I use as well. It's probably made lots of noise as I picked it up. But yeah, just keep it simple. You don't have to invest lots of money to make decent money, really. It's all quite simple. So yeah, good system. And it also enables you to... I think there you are. I can add your comment to it, and then I can add Joe's comment to it. So it can make it quite interactive. I'm still learning it, actually. I've been using it on and off for a while, but there is so much that it can do. So there you are. There's your bit coming in. So you can do presentations on it, which I've done before. So a really good system for broadcasting. So yep, glad you asked that. Ecamm, totally recommend it. There's another piece that's really good when it comes to video that we use for the courses and also for sending reports to clients. It's a system called Loom, Loom. Enables you to actually record your screen, talk over it, have a picture of yourself involved with it, a bit like when I did the presentation a minute ago here. And clients love that. Video explainers, video. If there's one thing perhaps you should focus on right now, you're slicing your pizza, video. Create your content in it, use it to talk with your clients, use Zoom. All these pieces are just going to keep you out there and in front of your clients. Lots of stuff that people are still not, really aware of and how to use. And if you can do that, you're going to beat the competition. So look, everyone, just keep safe, keep working, keep positive. There's lots you can do. The last lockdown was very positive, both in terms of work, financially, and gaining more awareness. That's what you got to do. So, look, I'll leave you to crack on with your day now. It's day 1 of lockdown 2. There's going to be more information I'll share tomorrow. We'll do some focusing on sales funnels. Very simple process. That doesn't have to be overcomplicated. And as we go over the next 30 days, I'll share more and more stuff with you about advertising, how to do client research, making sure you validate businesses, so you know what you're offering's got some search out there and interest. Loads of stuff we do, loads and loads of stuff. It's all in the Take Action Academy courses, which will be going live over the next few days. So look, thank you for your time, everyone. Thank you, Ingrid, Joe, for commenting. These things take a little while sometimes to get people into. The group's been a little bit quiet, but now it's time to make a noise and help one another. So keep safe, everyone, and speak soon. Bye.